Hey guys, what's up? So, I want to make this as a nice little quick video and as well as just go give my personal thoughts of what I just recently watched slash witnessed slash whatever this video is going to be called. So, normally I would want to review the rest of the season 11 of smg4, but honestly I've been out of the relevance and loop recently. You know, why not just talk simply about my personal thoughts? On my thoughts on SMG4 this year, and since the episodes have been good, and but mainly because I just felt not feeling like doing any typical episode review. I think while I admit most of the episodes after the arc were pretty good, I did feel mostly if Mario was going was a bit of a fun episode. The $1 million episode could have just given them actual resurrection machine, but then again I don't believe he's dead. And I felt the rest of the videos were a bit more dedicated to sort of college arc we're getting. But for now, we're not going to talk much about the college arc. And also that that bully character. Also the Christmas episode was fun, but honestly, I feel this year was alright. I think it was good, and honestly, while I do enjoy the Genesis arc, I did feel like while most of the 2011 episodes was still interesting, but honestly, I think we were mostly focusing on other things happening. And also, this is around the same time where fans were a bit more toxic a bit. Look, I like SMG4. It's my childhood and everything else, and I enjoy it. But sometimes there's good reasons why I tend to be doing something else than just focus heavily. I have a life outside of SMG4 in my opinion, and honestly I like to do other things other than SMG4, and yeah. Well, I think this year has been good. I did feel like personally, let me just say, nothing too spectacular. But still though. Sorry about that, I was just doing something real quick. Honestly, I would say good. I would honestly say the college episodes were also pretty fun, even though the Spider-Man episode was a bit more doing something else. The Infinite Edition does focus on your bully character. If Mario was in Poppy's playtime, yeah, not really that well. The 5 month subscriber special was also pretty fun, and also it likes to parody a lot of the 10 years, and also I think it was a good 10-year anniversary. Although I did feel like the 10-year stuff has mostly waited until then, so. Let's see. And while I admit yeah, that's game. I mean, I don't think it was a bad arc or anything, but no, okay. Maybe I should give my personal opinion. I think their episodes were also good as well, but they didn't really have much importance as a plot. But also, let's just talk about my thoughts on, well, the Genesis arc. I already reviewed it, and it was almost perfect. I say almost perfect. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, reasons I think it was. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. But honestly, I did feel it was almost perfect, but I felt that the copious amounts of filler, the War of Phantoms, its final arc, and I don't believe you know who is dead. I don't believe Axel is dead because why would they do kill off a character that they literally set up? I don't think they're gonna kill off a character just because oh hey, character doesn't. We're going to set up this character and okay, you know what? I mean, who does that? And I mean, let's just honestly. Honestly, I'm sure this year. You know, I'm gonna make a. And you know what? I'm gonna make a slight predictions on what's gonna happen in 2015. So, and my predictions for at least season 12 would be. Uh, Probably remove that divorce subplot, and never mind. I didn't realize the Lady Madaka and Doomslayer divorce subplot. I kind of wish they got back together. Personally, I do hope they got back together at some point. So yeah, I'm just gonna think. I hope they probably explain. I hope they probably explain something. So. I do hope we get some resurrection characters, or at least explain why we can just resurrect characters. Also, I'm just gonna say Axel may be alive, and honestly, a few arcs. Or, or most likely, I'm gonna say probably more story arcs and whatnot. I wouldn't say the college arc would be much of a thing. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be more of a subplot thing since it's not official yet. Mm. Honestly, if I were to write a story arc, and honestly, I'm gonna say this. If the next arc, I do hope we say feel like I would like to some other arc or something to bring back, explain some things on like, hey, who is this character? I would say the bully character might be a bit more focused character, and I do feel like the. I know I will most likely obviously know that Kazuo is coming since, well, he was kind of confirmed, but still. Also, the bully, yeah, luckily it's not Kazuo because really it's not supposed to be him. And what I would like to say, probably, hopefully, this is going to be something, is an arc that explains some loose ends and some universe explanations that never got explained in the main arc or whatever it doesn't explain. And honestly, I would like to see an arc or something of the show that explains, hey guys, is there certain reasons why certain characters can't just come back to life? But yeah. And yeah, hopefully I don't feel like I'm gonna visit back to Reddit for a while. And yeah, you know what? Ever since the whole, you know, controversy has been going on with this franchise, Ace's Reddit page at least. I think to me, I think I need some time off subreddits or at least places for a while. Also, yeah. Yeah. But for now, I feel like I want to focus more on my person. I do hope next year will be a bit less toxic and honestly just be a bit more fun. And, you know, as both a modern and a classic fan, and yeah, I felt, to be honest, if SMG4 ever, you know, thinks about going to be, I'll be alright. I do hope next year would be a bit more, let's just say, good than what happened last year, and as well as pretty much more of a fun year, at least. Then hopefully less controversial and, you know, everything else for at least the subreddit side. You know, so yeah. I do hope we find some like way to, you know, fix up the series or at least do something about it. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rest on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video. And honestly, some. I also want to say the next prediction of an arc is that hopefully we don't end with another war of fat Italians because, yeah, I'm kinda getting sick and tired of hearing that. And honestly, if, you know, maybe after the new episode release, and if I did find, I might think about leaving the fan base for a while, and maybe I'll come back for arc reviews. Don't get me wrong, but don't get me wrong, I will come back for the review arcs, but maybe that's, yeah, maybe I did with the controversies I've been seeing. There's kind of a reason why I kind of went on and off throughout I became on and off with SMG4, and yes, usually on or off with SMG4 nowadays. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rest on my channel, and then, you know, I need to go. And, well, excuse me, I got some animes to watch.